Hi everyone, I'm Colina and welcome back to ESL Insider, where you can find the best advice for your ESL career. I hope you have already subscribed to this channel because we have got some great videos coming your way. Today is part 2 of us talking about students from the continent of Asia, specifically students from China. So if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out first. Whether your Chinese students are from mainland China or elsewhere, the Chinese culture is very strong. Yes, that's right. We're talking about a few general personality traits and how you can best approach them as a teacher. And please note that these traits are general, and in my 12 years of teaching students from China, these aren't always the case 100% of the time, but it is quite helpful to know your students will make a better progress if you understand and respect the cultural differences. Education is very formal and serious. Teachers are expected to tell students exactly what they need to know. Because of this breeds students with few problem-solving skills because also these techniques are not taught in school. With that said, they do have some amazing abilities. Most love numbers, math, and things that are predictable. They don't seem to mind if things are complicated. I've also found students to be shy. They won't really question the teacher. I had a student on VIP Learn, and when they saw me, ran away crying. I couldn't get them back to the screen. So this, coupled with being shy and rarely, if at all, speaking to a Westerner, it could take a while for the younger student. So take it slow when you have a young student. So how can we take these personality traits and use them to our advantage? Remember, your students will excel if you can understand not only who they are as a person, but also their culture and where they come from. And use this knowledge to help them make better progress. So ease them into your teaching style. Let's look at speaking rhythm and pronunciation. We don't pronounce all syllables naturally. However, students usually learn to overly pronounce all letters and syllables. For my American accent, I would say, "What's your name?" If the student doesn't understand, I need to say it slowly and very clearly. "What is your name?" And that is a whole different ballgame. Also, I found that "how are you" and "how old are you" can be confusing as well, especially when spoken quickly. So be sure not to slur your speech and, at least at first, speak overly clearly. You'll want to facilitate and model problem solving, and your students should be actively involved rather than passively observing. Encourage them to help them discover that learning is a constructive process. This is a good segue to explaining what to do with a lot of words. A lot of students don't understand, so giving an explanation in English isn't always a good idea. Always think that your student will not understand anything or part of what you say, so demonstrate how it is done instead of explaining it and expecting them to produce the language or the activity. If a class of students appears bored, try giving out something like word search puzzles, and immediately you'll see such total engagement that even playing is of no interest until they're finished. You are lucky to be teaching students from Asia, because in my experience, the little kids are so incredibly engaged. The teenagers are desperate to do their best, and adult students are friendly and respectable. There's more to talk about, so don't miss out on our next video. We'll give you all the tools to succeed. See you next time on ESL Insider.